Are you serious? Are you serious? Hang in there for just a second, everybody. Let's make sure everybody's on here. We've got a breaking news. We've got very, very important news coming, of course, out of China, actually, and North Korea. China, are you serious? China has just offered Kim Jong-un a deal that they will protect North Korea if Kim Jong-un gives up his nukes, all of his nuclear capability. China's saying they will have the world lift the sanctions off of North Korea and protect them and defend their nation. China would be willing to offer the North Korean regime protection if it abandons its nuclear weapons, a well-known Chinese newspaper is reporting. North Korea's primary reason for developing this nuclear weapons is the preservation, they say, of their state. And the regime, through deterrence, says it's their only way to protect themselves. Yet the United States and its allies refuse to accept a nuclear-armed North Korea. Evidence suggests that North Korea may be preparing for another nuclear test this weekend. That would really not set well with President Donald J. Trump. Matter of fact, this path has no outlet. It doesn't matter if North Korea tests a few more nuclear bombs or a few more missiles. It will not make any difference. The Global Times is saying, an outlet affiliated with the state-run People's Daily. The paper of the ruling Communist Party wrote these words today, quote, Washington does not fear North Korea, and another nuclear test increases the likelihood that the United States will use military force. It almost guarantees it. I promise you, folks, looking at this camera, I told you earlier today, I got a word on the street that contacted me and told me that there was going to be a major announcement in 4 hours, and that all the reporters were told to stay there at the Pentagon, stay at the White House, and wait. A major announcement was going to be made. And my contact, I said, are you sure of this? How sure are you? He said, 95%. I said, should I go do a YouTube video and let people know that something big is about to happen? He said, go do the video. You won't have to retract it. So I did the video, and during the live show, it happened. The event took place. President Donald Trump dropped the bomb on the head of ISIS, annihilating ISIS, those that were there, their command centers, their tunnels underground there in Afghanistan, sending a clear message in two strikes in 2 weeks, sending a message to Syria, sending a message to Russia, sending a message to China, and sending a message for sure of the annihilation soon of ISIS. And also North Korea knows if they don't have a clue, they're in trouble. And so China's made the greatest offer I think North Korea is ever going to get. And if they don't accept this, and if this weekend, if Kim Jong-un tests a nuke, goes and tests a nuke, it's over for him. It really will be. And it won't be just the United States. I have some other people that I just spoke to, a man, ex-military, just gave me tremendous information. I'm going to share that with you in just a second. But the path has no outlet. It doesn't matter. If North Korea tests a few more nuclear bombs or a few more missiles, it will not make any difference. According to the Global Times, the outlet affiliated with the state-run People's Daily, this is the story. Washington does not fear North Korea, and another nuclear test increases the likelihood that the United States will use military force. Matter of fact, North Korea's current course is not sustainable. It is putting the survival of the regime in jeopardy. If North Korea does not end its nuclear activities, this end is inevitable, the newspaper explained, adding that even if the United States does not attack, sanctions will eventually cripple the North Korean state. Well, sanctions have never stopped. Kim Jong-un don't care. He just shoots people. If he has too many people to feed, he kills those he don't like. So that won't, look, it will have to be by force if he is removed from power. Now, I know I didn't announce that I was going to do a show tonight or anything, and this is not a show. This is a video. But I see there is 780 people here live right now with me. And I can tell you, I just got the phone with a man, ex-military. And we were talking about this very subject. And he said to me, here's the deal. China has moved, they are moving 150,000 troops to the border of North Korea. China is dividing their forces into two groups. Now, you don't ever divide your troops if you're in a defensive mode. You keep them together. But if you are considering an offensive move, you would divide your troops into 2 or even 3 flanks. China has divided them into 2. We have that verification. Now, Stephen Ben-Noon has already shared some very vital information proving that China is moving. He got proving they're moving military assets. So China would be the ground forces that would come into North Korea. Number 2, South Korea would then attack from the other side. Number 3, Japan would come ashore as well. And number 4, the United States would provide the air cover, and the Air Force, our Air Force, would just go in there, fly in there, and take out Kim Jong-un's nuclear facilities, nuclear capabilities, completely crippling them from the air, which would be the cover for China as they come in, then North Korea, and then Japan. Even the British are sending a striker group out there right now as we speak. So this is getting very serious, very, very, very serious. And I want you to pray, because we're on the brink, folks. We're on the brink of a major potential nuclear explosion somewhere. Kim Jong-un may just decide to set off nukes to go down in a blaze of glory. Who knows? He don't care. But maybe he'll take the deal that China has offered. Maybe he'll take the deal China has offered. I doubt it. Trump will not play games. He's proven that. Dropping the largest bomb since World War II on the head of ISIS. And he's already told Kim Jong-un. He's already told him, looks like you're looking for trouble. And he told China, you need to solve the problem. But if you don't, we will. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. I'm sharing this with you because I shared with you earlier today that there was going to be a major, major event. And I put that video out there. I was ahead of all of the mass media because I do have some wonderful people. Word on the street. And tonight, the word on the street is this. China's dividing their troops, preparing for an offensive. And if Kim Jong-un doesn't take this offer that China's got on the table, and if he acts up and does any testing with this nuke or shoot any more missiles, you can know this. Trump is coming in. And not just Trump, but America, China, South Korea, and Japan will make it happen. I'll be back with more current world events. Give your life to Jesus Christ, folks. Seriously. We're running out of time. We're absolutely running out of time. This is a catastrophic potential situation for the people of North Korea. And don't forget, the United States has 22 or 23,000 U.S. service personnel, men and women in uniform, in South Korea. Can't let this go on. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Folks, we are running. Seriously, we're running out of time. Great to see everybody in the chat room. I see all of you. I've been noticing your chat, your comments. Really appreciate it. And don't miss tomorrow's live broadcast. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? Who knows? And we may have another major event right during our show. Who knows? It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. Wars and rumors of wars. Matthew 24. Jesus said it would happen. Are you saved? God bless everyone. And good night.